Hey guys, welcome to Cook Queen. This is Radhika Sandeep. So one of my very dear friend Chinju has been requesting me to upload a pudding recipe since a very long time. So here I am with a super delicious pudding recipe which is super easy to make. So let's quickly jump into the video. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon to get all the latest updates. So let's get started. So let's begin by preparing the custard. So here I have taken a pan. Now I have not yet switched on the flame. I'm going to add all the ingredients first and only then I'm going to switch on the flame. Now let's pour half cup of milk into the pan. Now here I am using boiled and cooled milk. Into this, let's add 3 tablespoons of custard powder, 5 tablespoons of sugar. You can add more or less according to your taste, and half teaspoon of vanilla essence. Now mix all these ingredients nicely and make sure that there are no lumps in it. Now as you can see that all the ingredients are mixed nicely. Now I am going to add 1.5 cups of milk and mix it again. Now let's switch on the flame and make sure that it is on a very low flame. We need to keep stirring it continuously, otherwise it will start forming lumps. After 5 minutes, it will slowly start to thicken. Once it starts to thicken, we need to cook it for about 3 more minutes and then we can switch off the flame. So our custard is ready. Now let's switch off the flame and allow it to cool down completely. Once it cools down completely, pour it in a bowl and set it in the fridge for about 15 minutes. So this is how it looks after putting it in the fridge for about 15 minutes. It's really nice and thick. So now let's move on to the next step. So here I have taken 6 Bournbon biscuits and I have taken 5 digestive biscuits. So basically I have taken biscuits in 2 different shades so that when you are layering it for the pudding, it will look beautiful. But you can use any variety of biscuits that you like. So now I am going to add these biscuits into a mixer and grind it into a fine powder. So first I have taken digestive biscuits. So I will grind this and I'll be right back. So this is ready. Now let's repeat this with Bournbon biscuits. Now I'm going to include cream as well, but if you want you can discard the cream and use only biscuits. So this is ready. So powdered biscuits are ready. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter in each of this bowl and I'm going to mix this nicely. So this is ready. Now let's start layering the pudding. So here I have taken a glass. I'm going to set the pudding in So for the first layer, I'm going to use crushed digestive biscuits. So let's add 3 to 4 teaspoons of this crushed biscuits and flatten it with the back of the spoon. Next, I'm going to layer it with custard. So let's add 3 to 4 teaspoons of it and layer it evenly. Next, I'm going to layer this with some chopped bananas. Now let's add some finely chopped nuts on this. Sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon powder on this. Do not skip this step as this will take the pudding to a whole new level. And the final layer is going to be crushed Bournbon biscuits. So let's add 3 to 4 teaspoons of it and layer it evenly. So our pudding is all layered. Now let's set it in the fridge for at least 3 hours and preferably overnight. So our super delicious pudding is ready. Now for final garnishing, I'm just going to add a teaspoon of crushed nuts and I'm going to place a cherry on it. This is a super delicious pudding recipe which is super easy to make and can be enjoyed by all. So you have to try out this recipe and let me know how this turned out for you. I will be back with another interesting recipe. Until then, bye bye and take care.